up, everybody? It's Caressa coming back for another update. The last clip that you guys seen was from my, I think, like 10 or 11 week checkup, and that was just the baby's heartbeat, and everything was fine then, and everything has been pretty consistent since. I have Goodness, I should have recorded this a few weeks ago because, of course, now my mind is like scatterbrained or whatever. So, in this video, I'll just be like going over kind of like the first trimester in a nutshell. So, the first trimester was interesting to say the least. I feel like I had every symptom that you could possibly have. I experienced the nausea. Well, I didn't have much vomiting, so I guess that's a good thing. But I did have a lot of nausea. I had headaches. I had backaches. I was very moody. I was tired all the time. Like, I could literally not get enough sleep. I would go to bed at night between 8 and 9 o'clock, not wake up until 6 or 7, and still be like exhausted. I would take naps on my breaks. Um, and then when I would come home, I would lay down probably for about 30 to 40 minutes and then get up and cook dinner and spend time with the OCs and right back to bed. So I literally slept the entire first trimester, which was very difficult to do, but I mean, like, there was nothing that I could do that like would ease that me being tired all the time. Like, I literally took a nap during the day, at least once a day for the first couple of weeks. But I got through that. As far as eating, my first trimester, I craved a lot of sweets. So cookies, cakes, ice cream sandwiches, ice cream bars, um, candy bars, peanut M&Ms, Sour Patches, Swedish Fish, jelly beans, like you name it, I wanted it and I had to have it. Another craving that I had that was very weird to me because I hadn't been drinking soda or anything, like I craved Sprites. And like I could not fight that craving. And it wasn't like I had to drink an entire Sprite to fulfill the craving. Like a Sprite could last me like a 20-ounce bottle. Are they 20 ounces? I don't know, but you get what I'm saying. The bottles, not the liters, but you can buy it at the store, at a gas station for like $1.50, cents. Sometimes like $2. But one of those could last me like 3 to 4 days. So it wasn't like I was sitting up drinking an entire soda in one setting, but that was weird to me because I hadn't been drinking sodas or hadn't been like wanting sodas. Like, even prior to pregnancy, like the taste of soda wasn't good to me. Like, it was always too sweet. So that was weird. Um, what else was I craving? I don't think I had any other like real cravings. I tried to like stay away from like carbs, and well, I did want carbs often. Like, I always wanted a sandwich. And I think part of that was mental because you're not supposed to have deli meat. Well, it's not that you're not supposed to have it, but you're not supposed to have deli meat that's not cooked because of the bacteria or the risk of bacteria. So I always wanted a sandwich. But of course, I don't like warm deli meat. I like cold deli meat. Like, I like cold cuts. So me trying to be creative, meaning to warm up the meat so that I could have a sandwich, was more frustrating than anything because I wasn't getting the taste that I wanted. So naturally, when I eat a sandwich, I want my meat cold. Like, I want everything cold. I don't even like toasted bread a lot in sandwiches. So that was kind of hard. So I did like a lot of wraps, and yeah, and then like lettuce on a sandwich or a burger. So whatever sandwich I had, I wanted to have lettuce on it. Don't know why, but it was weird. It and I Yeah, that was weird. Um, I My energy level, other than the tiredness, was pretty good. Like if we were out in the store, I was fine, or like out and about, I was fine. But the minute I got home, it was like, all right, it's time to take a nap. Or even like car rides, I would be like, okay, I'm sleepy, or wake me up when we get there, or whatever. So I was able to like move around and everything, and that was fine. Um, my doctor's appointments went well. Like I didn't have any concerns. Well, I lie. My TSH level was low the first time that it got tested, so that was a concern. And the TSH level has something to do with your thyroid, so that was a concern that was raised early on in pregnancy. Um, and my zinc and vitamin A were low. My vitamin A wasn't low enough for them to put me on a supplement. My zinc was, so I did start a zinc supplement, which also I think it also helps like increase the TSH level. So when the TSH level was rechecked, it was fine. So that was good. I think that's all that really happened during the first trimester. I weight gain. I only gained about 3 pounds during the first trimester. So my pre-pregnancy weight was like 172, 173. So I was at like 176 by the end of my first trimester. So to me, I was excited with that. Like my goal in this pregnancy is to only gain 15 pounds, 20 at most. Like I just don't feel like it's necessary for me to put on a ton of weight in order to have a healthy pregnancy. Most of the weight is the baby growing in my placenta and all the extra fluids. But I personally shouldn't gain that much weight to sustain a healthy pregnancy. And of course, too much weight gain isn't good, but not enough, I think, isn't good as well. So, when I talked to my doctor, she was okay with, well, she was in agreement, like, yeah, no, Cressy, you shouldn't gain 50 to 60 pounds during this pregnancy because one, it's going to be hard to get off. Two, it's not really necessary. So now I'm not starving myself because I absolutely eat. Like I eat to no end. I feel like um, pregnancy has kind of suppressed the restriction. So I'm able to eat a lot more than I was even right before pregnancy. So, say pre pregnancy, I could eat 4 to 5 small meals and I would be fine. And those would be like 2 to 3 hours apart. Now I'm eating like a newborn baby, like every 1 to 2 hours. And granted, they're still small meals or snacks, but still, like, I'm just like, Jesus, I'm still hungry. Like, this cannot be real. As far as the first trimester, it was actually very uneventful, which was a good thing. Um, I didn't have my first scan. Well, no, of course I had a scan in the office. I ended up having 2 scans. The first scan, it was too early. Um, Probably just a few days too early, so they couldn't hear the heartbeat or anything. So we did the scan again like a week later, I think, maybe a week or two, and that was fine. But yeah, everything else has been good, like no complaints, no. Yeah, so that's it for now. First trimester, it was eventful but boring all in the same breath. Of course, just getting used to being pregnant and in this smaller frame is an adjustment. I kind of feel like the baby wins all the time. Like I I don't know. It's much different from being pregnant over 300 pounds versus less than 200. Like, it's just different. And I don't know if that's like mental or if that's actual like reality. But it's my story and I'm sticking to it. So yeah, this video is kind of boring because nothing really happened for real during the first trimester. So yeah, if you have any questions or comments, obviously leave them below and we will respond as needed. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following us along in this journey. We really appreciate it. And yeah, bye.